Alright, just a quick rundown sa lesson natin for today. I'll be talking about UV mapping and triangles versus quads. I think I forgot to discuss this from the first part of our class. Siguro i-mention ko muna yan before tayo mag-UV mapping. So here, I'll just rearrange this. Triangles versus quads. I don't know if you observe na to or na-realize na to before. Pag sa games, usually tries siya or triangles. And for animation, quads. Usually, by sa quads, bakit usually nakikita nyo siyang quad siya, hindi tries, is para sa deformations ng mesh. So, kunwari, sample na ng topology for film. Ito, face topology. For example lang, kaya siya ginagawang quads is para ma-deform siya. Pag nagsismile, pag nag most of the expressions basically parang ganun. So, kaya ito, perfect example to. So, the moment na mag-distort siya, papantay pa rin siya kahit saan, papantay pa rin yung topology kahit saan mo man siya i-translate. Sa mga expressions, ganun. And hindi discuss natin for ngayon mostly is tries. Parang hinapyawan ko lang yung quads since to explain lang kung bakit hindi tayo nagka-quads. Though we're modeling in quads, inaano ko pa rin siya. Usually, pag kunya ipapasa na sa actual game studio or if you're in a game studio, ita-triangulate lang yan. So, push of a button lang yan. Pero we still model in quads. Pero we render and we import 3D models in tries na. So, I'll be explaining why is it na tries. So, tries versus quads. So, hapyaw lang yung quads kasi we're not in the animation industry. We're in the game industry. So, yan. This is an example. Mga ganito. Very low poly lang. Usually for mobile games to mga ganitong topology. Mahalata nyo, walang sayang na edges or anything. Except for this one sa mga nagta-triangle lang. Kasi since it's from a quad. Pero everything has purpose, kumbaga. Kumbaga, nakaka-build siya ng shapes. Though it's low poly, may shape pa rin siya. So, okay. Why the game industry loves triangles? Each object can be divided into triangles. But the triangles cannot be divided into something other than the triangle. Since, na-imagine nyo, kunyari ito, example, triangle. Hindi ka na makakalagay ng ng another edge or anything. Or mapareduce mo yung poly count niya. Kundi triangle. Yun na yung final. Hindi na siya considered as a 3D object siguro. I don't know. Pero, yun, cannot be divided pa. Last na yung triangles. Because of this, making triangles is very simple compared to pulling high-order polygons. That's why triangles are commonly used in computer graphics. Ito na yung pinaka-basic na polygon, kumbaga. Usually, quads nga, since it's called quads, it has 4 sides. So, triangles, it has 3 sides. So, ito na yung minimum na pwedeng malagay sa 3D model. Wait, sorry. Ito na yung minimum na pwedeng maging polygon sa 3D model. So, triangles are the most simple primitive. So, the algorithm which handles the triangle can be heavily adapted. So, how softwares for games uses tries? Like softwares like Unreal, Unity, yun yung isa sa mga top na pumasok sa isip ko pero I don't know if meron pang ibang humahabol pero I'm pretty sure sila yung nasa top. Paano nila ina-approach yung paano nila ina-approach yung primitives like tries and quads, especially tries. Um, yung 3 points kasi ng triangles always define a plane. Kahit gaano mo, kunyari, how do I explain this? Kunwari, okay, hide mo natin to. Example dito. Itong triangle na to, kahit gaano mo siya i-adjust, plane pa rin siya. Kahit itong dalawa, i-move mo siya, it's still a plane. Pero if I make, kunyari ito, a quad, since wala siya, it's a quad. If I move this, ayan, if I move that, di siya plane. And it causes problems. Mas mahihirapan yung render or gaming platform yun na i-read yung objects. That causes lag and other stuff na pwedeng ika-error. So, in other words, by looking at the 3 points, you can always create a plane that can be cut from all 3 points. Pero, the 4 points are not always true. So, you can have all 4 points in one plane, but you can also have 4 points that are not on a plane. So, like I demonstrated kanina, ganun lang siya. So, balik tayo dun. So, the triangle is used almost exclusively in rendering for video games. So, like I said, from quads, nag-model tayo to quads. Meron sa mga na right-click, triangulate lang. Magta-tries na yan lahat. Tapos, they are a way for batch pixels for the game engine which allows the player to process the computer in more detail. So since mga plane na lang siya, hindi na siya mga curves kasi imagine para siyang connect the dots. You use a straight lines, 'di ba? Especially if you do not know what size you are making it. So, yung computer is playing a three-dimensional game na ganun, connecting the dots. Sometimes, thousands of times, parang every second siya, thousands of times niya kina-calculate na makagawa ng shape na parang connect the dots lang. Pero in three-dimensional space, we connect the dots in two-dimensional space lang. Pero siya, may XYZ axis siya na nagko-connect the dots. So, that's basically how it works sa paano gumagalaw yung 3D object sa softwares na yun. So for them, there is a flat plane leveling straight lines since these are tries nga. It is easiest to present flat surfaces because they do not need a computer to do an extra math to detect curves or dents. Like I said, yun, pag dating sa mga curve objects, since thrice na siya, para siyang plane by plane yun na lang nire-read, hindi yung curved object pa. Kunwari soft preview if you press 3. Medyo mas problematic yun sa game engine compared sa tries na siya na though medyo marami, they're all planes na in a nutshell, parang ganun. I hope I explained it well. So yun.